Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unofficially Retired. I'm your host, Judy the Shooter. And got a packed show for y'all today, man. We got Player of the Week. We got Contenders, Pretenders. We got Bad Game, Bad Sign. We got the Weekly Audible. We got a whole lot in store for y'all because a whole lot happened in this Week 13. Had Thanksgiving games and all. So, you know, let's get right into it. But I can't do this by myself. So, introduce my brother, D Book in here. Niner gang.
Bang
However y'all
bang,
want
Niner gang. Bang bang, Niner gang. Y'all know what time it is.
to, whatever y'all want to call them. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. Hopefully y'all had a enjoyable Turkey Day. Hopefully
Yeah.
y'all got to sit around, you know what I'm saying, and talk football and act like y'all was just as knowledgeable as the next man. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
hopefully it turned out well for you.
If they was here, if they was here before they went, if they was watching us maybe like a week before they went to their Thanksgiving, or even the day before, because we did early last week. They might have had a little knowledge to spread. They might have been able to, pass the turkey and some good football comments out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What up, Dad? What up, Dad? Pops in the building. But let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Check checking the receipts, man. Week 13. I think you left us a little early before we got your picks in, but I think you take a score every week anyway. So if you got that, I would like to know what your record was last week.
No, I didn't.
You
I
didn't
don't
do it.
do one for last week. It was so much going on. I didn't get a chance to even really sit down and really write it down on paper. I can't cheat the fans and be like, man, nah, man, I went 10-5 last week. I honestly just had so much going on with Thanksgiving festivities, man, where I was just taking it game by game and just enjoying football last week, man.
No, I feel you on that. I ain't mad at you. In the house, my Duke's in the house. Shout out to my Dukes. Um,
Hey, now,
man, I had a rough one. I had a real rough one. I
hmm
ain't gonna lie. I was 6-10 last week. That's never good for anybody. I went 6-10, but JC, shit, we could say he took your spot. He went 8-8. You
okay,
know,
he went
he had a
500.
decent week. He went five
He,
hundred.
he kept the boat
Yeah, he kept the
afloat.
boat afloat for sure.
Man,
Uh,
man.
I went 6-10. That bring my total onto the year to 94-78 in three. So I'm still a little bit above 500, but not as far as I used to be.
I mean, you know what they say, what go up must come down, you know what I'm saying? So,
As you like to say, as I've been saying a lot lately, the law of averages. I can't
yeah,
be great all the time.
you
You
can't be
know,
great all the time. It's gonna catch up
all
to
the
you.
time.
You know what
Just
I'm
go,
saying? But the odds are forever in your favor. Remember that. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Player of the week, man. Speaking of greatness, these are guys that was great in week 13 and week 13 alone. I went with Jordan Love. Uh, 234 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers, 124 passer rating. Division game in Detroit. Thanksgiving. A lot riding on that. Team been a little shaky. It's always good to get a division win, especially on Thanksgiving. So I went with Jordan Love on that. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but 4 tutties, no turnovers. That's always a good day for him.
Well, I'm gonna also give it to a quarterback. I mean, I'm gonna give it to the Monday Night Star, Drake May. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
MVP candidate, Drake May. You know what I'm saying? Short little note, man. I did not know he was my guy. I'm a Carolina fan. I didn't know that was Luke May's brother at all, like at
Yeah,
all. Like,
yeah. I didn't.
so
I knew that around draft time last year
yeah,
when he got drafted, but
I
yeah,
said, oh, wow, it makes a
no
difference.
family full of
Athletic.
athletes.
Right, athletic genes. It definitely makes a
Hmm.
difference. So no, I mean, I think he had 292, two tutties. So hey,
282
we willing and dealing out there, well, with
for
with
sure.
buddies.
It
So
made it
you know
look
what I'm
easy.
saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Vrabel took his foot off the gas for sure.
Definitely. Oh,
He definitely
I could
calmed
have
it down.
really embarrassed y'all. Like
Yeah, everybody go
really
have
embarrassed.
go enjoy your Thanksgiving leftovers, nigga.
Yeah. Y'all cancel Christmas. I make this one real short for y'all, man.
Yeah, so I can't be mad at that one at all. So Crafty Southpaw in the building. Lions look like they're in a free fall. Hey,
I
yeah,
agree.
that is definitely possible. Did we talk about these Lions today? I think we do talk about these Lions a little bit today. So we can get straight into it. Contenders or pretenders, my brother. You just talk about Drake May. I had them on the list. The Patriots, man, they on a 10-game win streak. 10 in a row. Drake May, MVP candidate. Mike Vrabel at the helm. How you feeling? Contenders or
Absolutely.
pretenders?
Hey, absolutely rolling, bro. And I mean, you said it all right there. What else more could be said? But to say they still pretenders, bro, because I don't, to me, they're just too young. The quarterback is too young. He's
Mm-hmm.
too young. For that reason alone, I believe in the coaching. I've been telling people Vrabel is one of them dudes will coach him up. Like I said, play physical football. I just don't believe in the. I guess I said all of that to believe that Drake May will eventually cost you the game in the playoffs when it's time. You put him up against some of these horses potentially. I'm saying, yeah, it's looking like you have to have home field. I mean, he'll have home field, but I mean, even with all of that, man, I don't. I say pretenders, man. I'm not. I'm clearly I'm not out on the Patriots, but as far as winning the Super Bowl, I don't even think they make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about them a little bit
Say,
more
gotcha,
later.
gotcha,
So
gotcha.
yeah, that was a good one. You did get me for sure.
Yeah.
Um, we'll talk about them a little more later. So I ain't gonna go into super detail, but after getting a taste of that belt on Monday, I think I'm a go Contenders, but a little bit more because of the state of the AFC. You said if he got to face them horses, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
some of them horses
Might
is
not
stuck in the
make it.
stable right now,
Yeah.
brother. You
True.
feel me? Like
True.
they not out. So if he got to go through Bo Nix, if he got to go through Daniel Jones, if you know what I mean, any of the if he got
Yeah.
to.
Some of these guys, his peers, damn near
You know,
look the same.
I
Look
just
the
think
same.
he could pull that out. The one I would be worried about, honestly, is Houston. If he gotta go play Houston with that defense, I could be worried about that because I do think the Patriots are overachieving a little bit. I definitely do think that, and I'll say the
I
only,
believe that. I believe that too.
and I'll say to your point about them being pretenders, we've seen Vrabel do this before. He has overachieved with a lesser AFC team. We've seen him do it with the Titans and
Yes.
then get home field, and then first round you out of there. So
Yes.
it's the thing. It's very possible, but just to me, not against the competition at the moment. Like
I'm about
I
to
don't.
say how that belt feeling. That belt felt good enough for you to put up in the Super Bowl talk, huh?
Yeah,
Damn.
for sure.
Damn.
It was like because I thought it because no, I honestly, wholeheartedly, not just being a biased fan, I did think we had a chance going into that game, and then when you get belt put on you like that, you say, hey,
What you say?
maybe
You
you
sit,
never really had a chance, and
man. Say we
it's
sit
more
back
than
and
fool's gold. Maybe it's real gold over there.
what you say? We sit back and we really come to a realization and be like, you know what? No, they might be that. They might be
And like
that.
I said, bro, took his foot off the gas. You could feel it. You could no, just let him live. Let him
So no,
live.
I ain't gonna embarrass y'all tonight, man.
Talking about
I,
sitting Jackson Dart under the bleachers, nigga. I'm talking about knock the end off Gunnar Olszewski's helmet. It was just a Y on the
yeah,
side of his helmet. Like, why am I playing tonight?
yeah.
That's what he was wondering. I don't know what
I,
he was wondering. They knocked his screws loose.
Hey man, y'all should have cut cool as soon as he stubbed his toe, bro. Y'all should have just told him
You know what's
keep walking
crazy?
straight to the locker room.
I ain't never
I ain't
seen
never
nothing
seen it.
like that in my
That's all.
life.
I've never seen that. I think either at a college or professional level for sure.
No,
I've seen
never.
it. I went to a
I've never seen it at any level. I've never
I,
seen it when I was 14 and we tried to kick field goals. I never seen it in high school. I never seen it
yeah.
in college
That was
level.
crazy.
And for some reason they tried to blame the snap, but it was like, what?
What? Nah.
Like he was already thrown off, as if like he caught it a little high, put it down, picked it up a little bit. That's what even the head coach tried to explain that. I'm like, bro, you just
Man, swing through.
yeah, yeah. What are you
Swing
doing?
through.
What are
I was
you
about to say,
almost broke his toe.
bro, I went to an extraordinarily bad high school, so I have seen that before. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying not at this level at all. At all.
I
That's what,
feel you. Pop said we did have a chance until the game started. I feel you.
yeah.
I felt that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. Yeah, she was watching the game with me. He almost broke his leg. I've never seen anything like that. His cleats were too big. I guess. I guess.
He stubbed his toe, bro. Like literally
Man,
turfed it though. It's like, bro,
man,
what is
bro.
going on,
I
man?
knew he was bad though. I didn't know he was that bad.
Nah,
And we
he
was wondering, like I had been wondering what he was doing in practice to not get elevated off the practice squad, and I see that was
send him
probably
back.
it.
Hey, send him back down, coach, man. Just matter of
Man.
fact, send him back to Atlanta, man.
Yeah, let me kick, man.
Yeah,
Golly.
I'm trying to
That
tell
was the
you.
kicker equivalent of the butt fumble. No, yeah,
Mm.
no, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was
It was
bad.
probably a little worse though.
It was
Like I
bad.
had never seen it. That was a first in history.
The visual is horrible. Like
Like
that's
in slow mo, no, that is a horrible sight.
oh my god,
We'll move on, but I get that video to y'all for sure.
man, for sure, for
We'll
sure.
watch that. Oh, contenders or pretenders? The Indianapolis Colts. They have not been in this segment for a while. Because things was going well. I'll take this one.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
say, I'm pretty sure it's over with for them. I'm not even sure if they make the playoffs at this point. I know that sounds drastic, but
no
their
doubt.
quarter, like, I think teams have figured out that Daniel Jones, even if he's gotten better, is still in the biggest moments is still the same guy. So if we eliminate Jonathan Taylor and we make you do all the work, we should be fine if we're a team worth our salt. I think they figured that out. He also has a broken leg. Daniel Jones has a broken fibula or fracture in his fibula. He out there playing, and
Yeah,
mobility is a huge part of his game. So if you
it,
take that away from an already below average, in my opinion, quarterback or average at most, like quarterback, it's like he gets a lot worse.
de- definitely
So
below average in the pocket for sure.
yeah, so it's like he gets a lot worse, and then the schedule is brutal, bro. They got the Jags twice. They have not won. They haven't won in Jacksonville, I believe. Man, don't quote me, but it was either 2012 or 2016. Like they just don't win in Jacksonville, and they play them twice a year.
Mm.
So that you can pretty much count that as a split, if nothing else. Then they got the Seahawks, they got the Niners, and they got the Texans. So this schedule started to get rough, bro. And if Texas got CJ Stroud back, that defense is probably the best defense in the
The
NFL.
best
You can
defense in
argue
the
it, but it's the best
NFL.
defense in the
It's the
NFL, bro.
best defense in the NFL.
And CJ Stroud back. So yeah, and they finally found a run game because they found it because they didn't have CJ Stroud. So as long as they play complimentary football, they only averaging 20 points a game, but they holding everybody to the teens or less. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know, like
Baller.
yeah. So I think this gets a little rough because everybody you playing is still fighting for something. Seahawks and the Niners, they're fighting for position in their division alone, and then the Jags in your division is fighting for that, and then along with the Texans, but the Texans added to that have the best defense in the league. So that's my spill on that. I think it's over for the Colts. I don't even want to call them pretenders per se. It looked promising for a while, but I'm gonna go pretenders because I only got two categories.
Yeah, like you said, man, like we just said earlier, man. When you go up, man, you must come down, man. And you talk about a meteoric crash coming down. They are yeah. I mean that when you say that, and like you said, once you name the schedule off, I remember earlier in the season being like, I mean, off pure schedule and off pure record, yeah, they were. I said contenders. Right now, I'm on your side. That fast is like yeah, after a couple months now, man, I don't see them even making the playoffs right now. Because like I said, all you got is Jonathan Taylor. If your quarterback is that hobbled, he has a fibula injury, meaning he
A
can't really
fracture.
run.
No, it's a
Yes,
fracture. It's broken for sure.
yeah. So come on, man, he shouldn't even be out there. That show you how y'all definitely don't want to go to the backup, whoever the backup is. Is Richardson still the backup? I'm
Yeah,
sure. Oh
yeah.
God, yeah, they like hell no. We definitely don't want to go to him. So it's like when you put it like that, and like you said, everybody you playing is fighting for something. Y'all got no scrubs. Unlike the Patriots, if you talk about their 10 game winning streak, they you got some Rudies in there. So it's like
We're gonna get to that.
y'all got no room to slip. And at this point in time, I don't think, like you said, Daniel Jones is the person who y'all thought he was. So it's like, yeah, I would say definitely pretenders out on the Indianapolis Colts, man. Sorry, horseshoes.
No, I feel you on that. Got it. Other co-hosts in the building. JC, you here with me, brother?
Yes,
You here?
Yo, how y'all boy doing?
some big money, big
Chilling,
money. What's
chilling. How
going
you,
on,
brother?
man?
Yeah, I'm good. Miss Rachel downstairs right now, so I'm gonna be another faceless figure this week, unfortunately.
I get you. I get you. It's all good. It's all good. You want to jump in on this one before we move on, or you just want to move on to the next one?
Who was the first team? Patriots.
First team was Patriots.
I'm gonna stick to what I said last week. I'm gonna just keep throwing everybody in the contender thing if they actually there to make the playoffs because it's so wide open this year. Um,
Mhm.
I will say with the Patriots, with them having like the schedule, I mean, you still got to win the games. Like, I know it's a lot of teams. We can go back and look, see who had the easiest schedule every week. I'm pretty sure they didn't have a 10 game win streak in there. So, I mean, what they doing is definitely impressive. So, I'm gonna throw everybody in there. But like y'all said, the Colts are falling off. But I would throw the Patriots higher than the Colts for sure. Like, I trust the Patriots more than I trust the
Yeah,
Colts.
definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Two different levels of teams at this point. I agree.
You throwing the Colts in the contender status too right now because they're in the
Yeah, I
playoff
mean, just
picture?
cause just cause they in the playoff race, and like I said, it's no clear cut like favorite in my opinion in the league right now. It's so wide open. So, but they are like falling. Like the letters of contender are falling off the sign every week. It seems like.
I feel. A month ago, the Colts and Steelers looked like they were running away with their divisions. Now they're both in danger of not even making the playoffs at all. Now that's a fact. Did the Jags snuck up on everybody? Richardson is the AFC's JJ McCarthy. That's deep. That's
Oh Lord, yeah, yeah,
I,
and
yeah. You can't
at
really
least
argue it either.
at least Richardson got athleticism though. McCarthy has absolutely he's
Yeah,
ass at this point. He has nothing to lean on.
yeah, no, he's bad. Well, we'll see how bad because the Giants are awful. So we play them in a few weeks. We'll see exactly how bad he is. Uh, Moving on, man. Bad game or bad sign. Uh, Two teams that took some tough L's this week. We'll start with the Rams. The Los Angeles Rams lost to the Carolina Panthers 31-28. Young Brysington came out there and was hooping. You feel me? Carolina was running the ball, got the run game going. So what y'all think, man? It was a bad game or bad sign? Let's start with you, bro.
Uh, I say bad game, man. Bad game. I mean, for everything it's worth, man. From everything I heard, even though J.C. Horn was out, everything I done seen all year, it seems like Carolina at least been able to play fairly good defense all year.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta give them credit there. Like I said, Matthew, to me, it seemed like he was trying to force the ball to Puka a little bit, which I appreciated for my fantasy standards.
Me
But I
too.
mean, as far as the game goes, you know what I'm saying? You probably want to just stick to go ahead and hitting the tight end, Allen, and hitting Higby like you have been doing. You know what I'm saying? I think Higby might be out, but just keep hitting
Parkinson.
Parkinson's. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Keep hitting and spreading the ball around, and then in the red zone, hit Devontae and let Puka do whatever he usually do. So I would say it's a bad game. Uh, Bryce, Bryce is showing up every week, man.
Well,
I don't
Dylan,
really like the kid. I can't even lie. I don't
me
really like
neither.
Bryce Young, but at the same time, I mean, he can grow on me if he keep proving it, proving it, proving. Like I said, he gonna have a big game versus the Bucks coming up, and that's gonna show me a lot, bro. Put it out there.
Okay.
Let's see what you got, bro. So bad game.
I got you. I got you. Bryce threw for 206, three touchdowns, and 147 rating, by the way. No
Mm,
turnovers.
mm,
It's
mm.
sad. It's
Giving
against the
it to
Rams
him.
defense. That's a top five defense over there,
Yes,
man.
giving it to him.
Yeah.
I can't front. They caught him
Feel
early
me.
too. You know that West Coast to
No,
East
facts.
Coast
That
thing is
West
real.
Coast, that's
I ain't gonna
definitely
lie
that's
to
in my
you.
notes, brother. That's in my
Yes.
notes. I
Hmm.
promise you that. How you feeling, JC?
Um, Shit. The more I'm looking at it, it really ain't even a bad game. To be honest, I mean, you just lost to a team this in a playoff race that they believe and they got a chance late. I mean, they playing meaningful football in December. When the last time we could say that about Carolina? So it's more so a bad game, but I wouldn't say like they lost to like the Browns or the Titans. I mean, the Panthers ain't world beaters, but like I said, they got something to play for right now. So if you let them hang around, you toss two turnovers here and there like Stafford did. Shit, this is what can happen.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Look at JC being the voice of reason today, man. Let JC coming in here.
He do sound real calm today,
Real
bro.
mellow too, real
He did
cool
right,
on
real
it.
mellow, real
Hey,
cool.
bro,
I just woke up from a nap.
y'all
That's
just
all.
chill
That's
out.
all.
Yeah, y'all just chill out. Everything all right. Everything all
Chiller.
right. But I'm gonna go with a bad game, man. Like you said, JC, I think the Panthers scrappy, bro, and I think they can run the ball versus anybody. Once they actually decide to run the ball, they can run the ball versus any team in the league. To me, um, but I definitely think it's just a bad game because if you look at the way the game started, the Rams looked like they was about to boat race. Then Stafford started turning the ball over. Like you said, you just give them life. You give a team life that came ready to fight, pretty much. Like they came prepared for a fight, and you just gave them extra bullets to their gun. Like that was it, in my personal opinion. And like you said, bro, that's a one p.m. game on the East Coast. What was that? 12, 11? That's 10 in the morning over there where they stay at. That's pretty early. No excuse on that front, but I think it does matter for sure because I don't think they get there no earlier than Saturday. So it's just like that's that's a
Quick
lot to do
turnaround,
for a
regardless.
team. Yeah, that's a quick turnaround for a team like you said, JC. That's in the playoff race. They've been good at home. That's actually when Bryce is the best. Is at home. It's when they're on the road that they stink. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna just go with bad sign on this. I mean, bad game on this one. My bad. Bad game on this one. Let's see what people think. Rams defense getting run over is concerning. Yeah, a little bit. To my point, I think Carolina's offense can run on anybody. I think
They got
Rico
two great,
Dotto and Chuba
yeah,
Hubbard, like
two great backs,
yeah,
now turning out the
they
start.
are aggressive runners. They not tiptoeing and then picking the hole. They going head hunting.
And
So
maybe
I
not
just
great,
think
good.
yeah,
I
they're
mean, two
not
good
great
runners, two
individual
good
running
runners.
backs, but I think
Yes.
the the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, or however that saying goes. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like
Oh
I think
yeah.
them two running hard all day. Nobody wants to hit them all day. Like nobody want to keep hitting them for 4 quarters. And then with it being two of them, shit, they got fresh legs. Pop said bad game. He's in agreement with us, So I think we can move on from that one, man. Bad game, bad sign for the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a Black Friday, and that's exactly what it felt like for the Eagles. Chicago ran the ball for almost 300 yards, and Chicago ran the ball for almost 300 yards, man, to beat the Eagles 23-15. Bad game or bad side for the Eagles. We'll start with you this time, JC.
So you know how the context I just gave Carolina and the Rams.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Eagles ain't got no business getting their ass beat like that.
Mm.
It's a terrible sign. It's a
Yeah.
red flag because you allow Chicago to rush for what 300 yards.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah.
like,
pretty much. I'm
man,
finna look up the exact numbers, but basically,
both of
oh,
their running backs
281.
had a huncho,
Yeah, 281 for sure.
and Caleb didn't even really have necessarily a good game like that. Like a lot of these teams is winning in spite of quarterback play.
Yeah, which is
And
crazy.
bruh, like the Eagles, I mean, I didn't agree with that decision for them to go for two at the end. I think you should save the 2 point conversion for the last time you need to score, just so you can keep the game in thought of winning. Like,
Interesting.
yeah,
Hell.
once it was like a 9 point game, they pretty much knew, like, you're not getting that onside kick. It was just over
Right.
with. So I think that's a bad sign though, bro, because it's like it's the way you lost. You got dominated manhandled at home on Black Friday with your nice little black uniforms on. Like you just got manhandled. That's a bad look.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. It's a bad sign for sure. Um, they can't, but it just proves things that we knew all year. It just kind of seemed like the culmination of it all in this Bears game. They are a little suspect with if you can run the ball. I learned that when the Giants beat them earlier in the year. Like if you can run the ball against them, you can beat them handily too. Like they'll start to quit if you keep running hard at them. The offense is inconsistent. They can't do two things at once. They can't walk and chew gum. They have to either run the ball or pass the ball. They can't do both. Because now that you're passing the ball, AJ Brown getting off and he's not talking no more. Y'all are losing games. But y'all can't incorporate some run in there, bro. 87 rushing yards for these are team stats. These is not one player. Saquon didn't have 87 rushing yards as a team. You guys had 87 rushing yards. So it's just like I don't think they can do two things at once. And I think that was proven with the Bears. Bears got uh I don't know how to put it, bro. The Bears just put BTA, bro. They just came in there and ran the ball down their throat. And I think that is a very, very concerning sign, especially going into playoff football. Like I think yeah, that's how I feel about it. Eagles looking like they're fizzling down the stretch like they did 2 seasons ago. No, that's a fact. I do agree with that. This looks eerily similar. Eagles look like they're falling apart. Yeah,
I
fast
don't
time,
know if you
man.
saw the little meme, but it's like a meme where this girl's crying. And then,
Mhm.
like, when the camera pans on her, like, she started cheesing. They like, this ain't Brown when the Eagles lose, but he get his stats. Like, he want to be sad, but he really happy. Like, well, shit, I ain't.
You know it. You know it. He trying to chase greatness, brother. He is not worried about winning every single game he plays. I doubt it. If he could have both, he would take it. I think, but I think he's okay with not having both. Moving on, man. Weekly audible. Uh-oh, Will London. It's all right. It's all right. Um, I combined it. It was one. It was two questions. I just combined it in one. You can answer it with both teams. Which NFC and AFC team do you have the most confidence in? We start with you, JC, again. Bro, get situated.
I'm gonna stick with the Rams and the NFC, but
Mm-hmm.
um, Seattle is it's creeping up there for me, really.
Yeah.
So it's between them two. Um, and AFC, something just is telling me if Baltimore, Buffalo, or Kansas City can make it in, that I just trust them a lot more than some of these other teams. Like I don't think they're better than those teams, but
Mm-hmm.
I think they're more battle tested. But if
Yeah.
I gotta go with like a clear cut team that's in already, I slick want to go Broncos. If they can somehow get the number one seed, maybe, or even the
Mm-hmm.
two seed, I like the Broncos. I feel like between home field advantage going up there and that defense, that's gonna be a tough place to play, in my opinion.
That ain't a bad one, bro. You want to go?
Uh, I don't know what this nigga talking about over here, talking about the Rams and Seattle. I was about to say, hell, if you talk about the NFC, he said it himself, is wide open. All we waiting for is the right team to get hot. And it's looking like it's going to be the San Francisco 49ers in this thing. I don't know what the hell he talking about. Bring that shit, talk that shit to me, huh? But that, for the NFC, clearly, I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers. I think we got a chance. The hell with everybody else. Like I said, it's wide open. AFC, I'm damn near got a piggyback right off of you, man. I don't trust the young guns to get it done. I mean, Bo Nix have shown that he could get it done versus Patrick Mahomes. He's bringing the defense along, so I guess I would say, I guess if I'm saying right now who's at the top, I guess I'm going to take the Broncos. Broncos even over the Patriots in the AFC.
I'm not trying to
But
be
San
funny,
Francisco 49ers, they're dead for sure, for sure.
Judah. I know this is your platform, so do you happen to have the playoff picture right now? Because I like are the 49ers, what seed are they right now?
We like
I
six
think
or
they're on the
seven.
outside looking in.
No, we have 6 or 7, bro. We 9 and 4.
I I know.
We
Let me
not
see.
on the outside looking in though.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. It's all right, brother. It's all right, brother. Oh, they got the 7. I'm sorry. Detroit is behind them at 8. They
We
have the
right there.
7. My apologies.
Right there. And we
Oh
play
shit, I
Seattle. And
forgot.
we play
Mm.
Seattle again.
I forgot Green Bay over there too in the NFC. Like they kind of starting to look a little enticing
Starting
as
to look a little
well.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, they are starting to look a little better. I just think it's so tough, man, to really like say anybody because everybody's so damn volatile, in my opinion.
Yeah. No,
But yeah, I
I
mean, if
feel
if
you.
the Niners get in there though, like they battle tested as well. Shit, ain't nobody made it to the Super Bowl as many times in the NFC as them in my recent memory, besides maybe the Eagles. So yeah, they battle tested as well. I just haven't really seen enough of them, like consistency wise, with Brock Purdy in the lineup.
Yeah, I'm not mad at either one of them answers. I'm NFC. I'm going Rams. They just to me that's pretty simple. Sorry, bro, but best quarterback, best coach, uh, top five defense. I'll take it. So I'm gonna take the Rams in the NFC, and then the AFC shit. I went the Patriots, like I said earlier, just kind of due to how the AFC is set up. Patriots got the 1 seed right now, Denver 2, Jacksonville 3, Baltimore 4. But that's really like a tie between them and Pittsburgh. But they had Baltimore in the 4 spot, winning that division. Then they got the Chargers, Indy, and then Buffalo at 7. Houston, Pittsburgh, and Kansas City all on the outside looking in. So for as of right now, I do agree with y'all. Like Kansas City find their way in, Baltimore stay up there. Yeah, then we'll start to really talk about who I really think come out there. It'll probably be one of them two. I still don't. I don't think. I think the Bills window might be closed. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, I went with New England for right now, just based on how it was set up. I like New England over Denver. I like them over Jacksonville. I like them over the Chargers, over Indy. And these are the teams that they got right now. So I'm taking NFC. I got the Rams, and then the AFC. I got the Pats. That y'all do make a great point about Denver, though. I just don't think the way they play football is like sustainable. It's yeah.
It's a little sloppy. This
It's
erratic.
yeah.
You know what I'm
It's like
saying?
we're trying to lose this game, but y'all don't want to take it, so I'll take it. That's kind of how they play to me. It's like, all right, I
Yeah,
give it to you. You
they
don't want
screwed
it,
me.
all right.
Yeah, they screwed me big time on what was that on Monday night? I said, "Oh man, I don't know what the hell they done came in here and let Mariota turn into
Mariota go
Oregon Mariota."
nuts.
Yeah, they turned into to Heisman Trophy winner Mariota. I said, "Damn,
Yeah,
who knew?"
yeah. Tell me about it. Craig Southpaw said the most surprising things about the Seahawks is how well they play on the East Coast. Yeah, yeah, that works well a little bit for them if they so happen to win that division. Move on, man, to one that's kind of been all throughout the media this week. For the first time ever, I heard the Pittsburgh Steelers crowd chanting "Fire Tomlin," like "Fire Mike Tomlin." So my question to y'all is: do y'all think it's time for the Steelers and Mike Tomlin to split? I'm gonna say split as in amicable divorce, like not he's getting fired or he's gonna quit because it just I don't think that's gonna happen. The Steelers have had 3 coaches since like the 70s or 60s or something like that, so they don't fire coaches. He's gonna have to say, "Hey, I think we should do other things." Or Omar Khan might have to come to him and say it. But what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think it's time for the Steelers and Mike Tomlin to split? You can go first, bro.
I mean, we all for our brothers in arms now. We are, but I mean, honestly, I mean, I think the man probably should have been done probably 3 4 years ago. I mean, you only riding the what's the name that you what over 500 every year. That's
Yeah,
a great
never had
accomplishment.
a losing season.
Right. I mean, that's the goal now. So it's
Hmm.
like after a while, you get the Marvin to me the Marvin Lewis treatment. It's like, bro, you're just there. No funny ish, but kind of funny ish on some DEI shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You one of these hires, bro. It's time for you to get the hell on, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
man. It's time for them to split, man. And hopefully he just step down and let somebody else take over. Because like you said, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're upright franchise. They don't fire coaches, man.
right. How you feeling, JC? I know you'll get a coach out of there in a heartbeat.
Especially if
How
he
you
black.
feeling? Huh?
Especially if he black.
Hell no.
But yeah,
Oh,
but
hell
I
no.
I've been saying that like they need to split. I don't think he's like bad to the point where they need to fire him. I don't think the Steelers are bad to where he need to be like I'm done. I just think they need to mutually agree. Like bro said, only thing you got riding for you is that you never had a losing season as a coach. But we all if we can come into every season saying that no matter what moves you made in the draft or free agency that we know you're gonna finish above 500 and be a first round out every year. If we can say that confidently every season, then like you're not elevating. I damn
Right.
near rather y'all be bad and get a good draft
Yeah,
pick and we
right.
can change some things than keep getting to we're so good that we can't get a good draft pick every year. Like I just think it's time for him to go. And I don't know if he necessarily need to go somewhere else and even coach for real afterwards. Like maybe he
Yeah,
want to move up. Maybe the Steelers should like move him up, like we see coaches do sometimes. Like get a different position in the organization, and let somebody else coach. But yeah, I just think it's been time because it's not going nowhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same old, man. And like I said, I love Mike Tomlin. Hey, rally the troops. I'll probably go through a brick wall for Mike Tomlin too. But at the same time, if it's only getting me 9 and 8 every year, like bro said, man, I might as well. I'd rather tank so I could get in the top 10 at least instead of getting these 17 to 25 picks and we not even a Super Bowl contender for real.
Right. No, y'all hit it dead on the nail. For me, I got it in my notes. It say in purgatory. That's exactly what the Steelers are in. Because they're never bad enough, like y'all said, to get a top 10 pick or like a real super impact player. But they're never good enough to be satisfied. Like they're never good enough to be. Oh, we made it to the AFC Championship. We made it to the Super Bowl. Like we won the Super Bowl. Like they they're not at that level. They mid, bro. They mid. They gonna keep being mid as long as his voice is in that locker room. Like, and I don't think it's nothing to do with his coaching. I think it might have just got stale, bro. They like to keep a lot of the same players too. So you're saying a lot of the same things to a lot of the same players, and you're getting a lot of the same results. And thinking you're gonna get anything different is insanity. Is literally how it works. So yeah, I think they should split. I don't know if he wants to coach again, but if he does, there's a few openings. And I think he'll be the first on everybody's board. I don't say everybody, but a lot of teams' boards, especially if they just need like team building. They need that aspect, a culture. Like I think he's first on a lot of people's list if he wants to coach again. So, and the Steelers' job is never really a bad job. Plenty of coaches will sign up for that one. So I think the split will work for them both, and I think they should split. I think we 3 for 3 on that one.
Yeah, it's at this point it seemed like they just pacifying the Steeler fans. It's like, oh, all right, well, we're not like you said, we're not horrible.
Yeah,
You can't say we horrible. We in the headlines. We always, at least trying to make the playoffs. But I mean, is
yeah,
that the goal? Come on, man. Nah.
right. If we keep, and but the crazy thing is they haven't won a playoff game in 10 years,
That's
so it
what.
doesn't really matter. It's
Right.
like they haven't won a playoff game since 2016, so it doesn't really matter if we keep. We're good enough to make the playoffs. So we know we're not good enough to be anything more than that. We know that. So why do we keep running the same race? And yeah, I think like you said, they just trying to pacify him a little bit. Like, hey, y'all can't be too mad at us, but I know y'all not happy. Uh, Tomlin's window for another Super Bowl closed when his defense got lit up by Blake Bortles back in 2017.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's a true statement. Maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah.
possibly a
That's
true
that's, that's
statement.
possible for sure.
Man.
And ain't that the last time they had Ben too though? Like they haven't had any like decent level of quarterback play since Ben. And I think a 40-some-year-old Aaron Rodgers can think the game, but he can't play it. So you can have him if you want. That's the best you've had since Ben, but yeah, he can't play the game at a high level anymore. It just is what it is. And you gotta know. And do you know how bad Mason
Exactly.
Rudolph has to be for them to keep trotting Aaron Rodgers out there with a broken hand? A 42-year-old man with a broken hand. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Patriots on a 10-game win streak. How impressive is that 10-game win streak to y'all? JC, you can start this one off.
Put that sock on her, baby.
Impressive. Like, I mean, shit, it's 10. These niggas won 10 games in a row. We got some teams in the league ain't won 10 games at all. Like, I don't care who they
Yeah,
played, bro. I really
10
don't care
games
who they
combined.
played. To have the preparation, the focus, the concentration to win 10 games in a row. I don't care who you play. That's impressive in my opinion. Like, you can't even hate on that and say really anything about it. So shit. How many 10-game win streaks have we had? We don't just have those every season. So I'm gonna
If the
say
Broncos
impressive.
if the Broncos win this week, they'll have one as well.
Mm.
Broncos have won 9 in a row. So if they win,
Impressive.
they'll have 10 in a week. 10 in a row.
Now, if y'all want to compare they two winning streaks and say whose was more impressive, then you can bring up strength of schedule. But the 10 games still ain't any less impressive on its own because, like I said, you got teams that ain't won 10 games all year. So impressive.
Yep. Respect. I can't hate that answer. Uh, Go ahead, bro. How you feeling?
I, I had to go back and look at it, and at first, when
I
it hit
got
your
it. You
ears,
want
10 games is 10 games, right? 10 games is
it?
10 games. But when I tell you, bro, they have they have really bottom fed, like off the bottom feeders off the league. I'm trying to tell you, they have they've been beating some the Titans, the Browns, Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, like I
I got
said,
it. If you want me to say it, they beat Carolina in order: Carolina,
yeah.
Buffalo, New Orleans, Tennessee, Cleveland, Atlanta, Tampa, the Jets, the Bengals, the Giants.
I'm not like I said that I don't think that's impressive. 10 games just on ears as soon as it hit, yes. But as I look through the schedule and I start
Yeah,
breaking it down, they
yeah,
ain't played nobody, man. They
I agree.
and I mean I think they're a good team. I think they doing what they should be doing. Go ahead and punishing the bad ones, but they faced the worst teams in the NFL and they've really benefited off of it. I think that's really sped up their trajectory this year, also. So I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I would say that I'm not impressed, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, let me throw something in there for you. Go real quick, Judah.
hmm
If I'm gonna have my stat team, aka me, when I get off here,
Right.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up. The team in the last, let's say, 5 seasons that had the easiest strength of schedule coming into the year. I
It's
guarantee, I
New
guarantee ain't
England
none of
and
them
somebody
five
else.
teams. I guarantee ain't none of them 5 teams went on a 10-game win streak.
In the last like I want to say it's either 5 or 10 because I seen the stat. I was watching it on First Things First. I seen the stat. It's like in the last it's 5 or 10 years. It's been two teams that did it. The
You
the
see what I'm
Eagles and the
saying?
Patriots.
So,
The
and
Eagles
and and
from
the
a few
Eagles,
years
what year was
ago.
they due? For years?
Yeah, there was a few years. I think that was the year they lost in the Super Bowl,
Okay, so two
possibly,
things. Two
or it might have
things.
been the year they won. It was one of their Super Bowl years. I
That
think they won
that
it. Yeah, I think it
just
was the year they won.
that just go to show you that strength of schedule. Like I said, you still gotta beat the teams that's placed in front of you. Like I said, if you go off of who they play, it's not impressive. No, but strength of schedule teams, like, just because you got the softest schedule don't mean you're gonna sit there and win 10 games in a row. And also coming into the season, shit, the Patriots was a team that when you look at the schedule, you probably was like, that's a win. They wasn't
hmm
really supposed to be no 10 game. They wasn't supposed to be the number one seed this year in the AFC. So I could see if it was like the Chiefs or the Eagles or the Rams on a 10-game win streak and they was playing, the Browns, the Falcons, the Titans, and we like, okay, come on now, they supposed to beat them teams. But I mean, shit, the Patriots, they like you said, they are sped up on their timeline right now. But honestly, I mean, shit, if you have a franchise quarterback and the coach, that is the timeline. Like, they
Yeah.
might be where they're supposed to be at. To be honest,
I ain't gonna lie, that was a great take, JC.
Mhm.
Woohoo! I ain't gonna lie, that was amazing. But no, yeah, I still don't find it that impressive. You made great points though. You made great points, but I still don't find it that impressive because of who they played. Like I do think winning all those games is good. Like you said, bro, it is you taking the trash out. You taking care of business, doing what you had to do, going along as you need to go along. But I think when it comes to playoff time, that can hurt you because none of the teams you beat all year are here. Like I ain't gonna say none of the teams. Like they beat the Bills, who will be there. They beat Tampa, who might be there. You know what I mean? But I can't really say that they beat too many really good teams, in my personal opinion. And you got to be battle tested to me in the playoffs. Like the only good thing I can say about the 10 game win streak is like it teaches you how to win, especially as a young team. It teaches you how to win, how to go about your business, how to get the scrubs out. Especially this week against the Giants, bro. Thanksgiving just happened. You going into a bye week, like they easily could have just let that one ride. You know what I mean? They easily could have lost that game and went on into the bye week. Nobody would have thought too much of it. You know what I mean? But they suited up. They got ready for business, and I think that's the best thing about their 10 game win streak is that it's teaching them how to win. But if I tell you that they lost the 2 games that they lost is to Vegas and the Steelers. So if I tell you the Patriots could have been undefeated this year, does that give you any more confidence in them as far as the rest of the season goes along? As far as the playoffs goes, not me personally. Like just and again, that's because of who they play. But I do
I
agree with you, JC. There,
mean,
you have a lot of
shit.
great points. I just think it's a little mid. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna
I've
lie.
never thought a 10 game win streak would be mid, but it is.
If they
And to
sitting
answer
here
your
at
question, JC,
14, though,
real quick. So if you it was the 16 Patriots and the 24 Eagles. They strength of schedules was 41% and then 42%, and they both won a Super Bowl.
Mm.
So that's more to your credit. It's like easiest schedule teams to start 2-11 or better in the last 10 years. I mean 11-2 or better in the last 10 years is the 16 Patriots and the 24 Eagles, and both of their strength of schedules were 41 and 42%, and they both won a Super Bowl. But I will say the Patriots schedule is 34%. Their strength of schedule is at 34%, so
I'm
it's
also
even
I,
lower than theirs.
I'm saying though, I was gonna say a lot of people probably didn't have faith in the Patriots. I picked the Patriots to be a sneaky playoff team though this year. So therefore, I thought in my head coming into the year they could win 9 to 10 games. I truly did off the strength of Vrabel and everything they got going on there. That's not that it wasn't a bad squad, like I said. And you're gonna make all these moves in the offseason. Drake May didn't look horrible last year in the times when he wasn't getting knocked out. Like I said, I think, you know what I'm saying. I think people was sleeping on the Patriots this year. You know what I'm saying. They was just
Yeah,
waiting to get jail and get it all together. Them first month of the season, get that out the way. They've been rolling ever since, man.
yeah. I ain't
nah,
mad at it. I
I
ain't
agree
mad
with
at it.
y'all
I'm
for
just
sure.
not
I see what
super
y'all
impressed.
saying about it. I mean, I just feel like from my perspective, like looking at my team, I know for sure we ain't winning no damn 10 games in a row if we play the same schedule that they got.
I do. I feel you. I
So
feel
it's
you.
like
Like them being better
I
than
can't
bad
look at it and
teams
be
is
like
basic.
10 games in a row because I feel like the NFL on a game to game basis out of like all the major sports, that's damn near like the hardest sport to win a game on a Sunday. Like you know how hard it is to go out there and win a football game, let alone do it 10 times in a row. I don't care who you playing. I just say like, I get the point of being battle tested for sure, but don't nothing really build a culture up more than winning. Like shit, yeah, you might be
Hmm.
battle tested because you went out there and played playoff teams, but you sitting at 6-6. So what?
Right.
I mean, I'd rather be sitting at 10-2. Yeah, we might have beat some bottom feeders, but shit, we got home field advantage. So when we do play those said contending teams, shit, we gonna have a lot of confidence and we gonna be at home. And like they playing with house money for real, cause this they first year with this coach and quarterback combo. So shit, nobody is expecting them to win a Super Bowl. Like I said, they overachieving right now.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And I ain't mad at that take at all. But I'll say like to the takes of our teams, like I don't think if my team played this schedule, they would win 10 in a row either. So to the takes of like both of our teams being in that situation, I can still say like being better than the bad teams is basically what we talking about. Y'all beat all the bad teams. Y'all are better than the bad teams. That doesn't make y'all as good as the good teams. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you if you the 10th worst team and you beat the first 9 bad teams, like it that don't really do nothing for me. We knew you was
Wasn't the
better than them
Patriots somebody lock out the AFC in that segment?
already. In
What was
which
the
segment?
question? What was the question?
Nobody said Patriots out the AFC when they said most confidence.
No.
I did based on how it was set up,
Oh
but
yeah,
I still
yeah.
don't think it's impressive. I said based on how it's set up, I really don't. Just based on how the AFC is set up, but I don't think it's going to be like that the rest of the way. Because we'll get to my question, in which is the reason why I don't think that way. But they beat the Bills and the Bucks on the road and blew out the Panthers, who just ran through the Rams. Respect. Bengals embarrassed the Ravens after their next game after the Pats. Respect. Most impressive part of the Pats streak, in my opinion, is they did it without the benefit of a bye.
They ain't even have a bye week yet.
They have it now. They own it now.
Oh yeah, that shit impressive. I'm sorry. These niggas did that with no breaks.
Yeah, like I said, I can't be mad at you. I can't be mad at you. This question is the reason why why I picked the Patriots for that segment, but don't really have any faith for real. Who do you trust more to get their season back on track? The Chiefs or the Ravens? I believe one of these two teams, JC, is going to be back in the playoff race, i.e., eliminating the Patriots from really being a contender. So pick the Patriots for the segment, but do I have real faith in them? No, not really, because I believe one of these two teams is going to get their shit together and be back in the hunt. But yeah, who do you trust more to get their season back on track, bro? The Ravens or the Chiefs?
Are the Ravens at the top of their division right now?
Yes, they're
Like
tied for first place.
by default, damn near, huh?
Yeah, they tied for first place right
Damn.
now. They're both 6-6. I could tell you who they got left. What week are we going into? 14. Wait, this does not look like the right schedule.
Honestly, I don't. You don't even. You could go through it. I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
before you even go, I give me the Chiefs, man. Like I said, it's Mahomes.
Still,
I've
okay.
seen, I've seen Lamar fail enough to where even this year, even that game though, that comment that he said, I just seen the Bengals blow them out. I just seen Isaiah likely fumble into the end zone, and it was a couple drop balls where Lamar was putting it on him, where
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't the problem. So even with that though, give me Patrick Mahomes, man. Like I said, Kermit the Frog. Until he did, I don't want to hear nothing, man. Until Kermit the Frog is not, you know what I'm saying, on Sesame Street or wherever the hell he be at, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying, I'm just saying, hey, give me Kansas City Chiefs, man.
I ain't mad at it. Is this the rest of their schedule for real? God damn.
Muffet babies, my bad.
You
Just to
you could
correct
go
myself.
you could go ahead, JC. I'll write down this. Sheesh. Or not yet. So I go.
Oh my
See.
bad, my bad, my bad. I
Uh,
was distracted.
all
Get
right.
out. Um, I mean, to be honest, the Ravens already got their shit back on track. They, like you said, they at the top of their division. Like they just was the benefit of Lamar coming back at the right time, and they ain't really playing phenomenal ball. But the Steelers are just doing what the Steelers do. Start off hot, and they just old people they can give you a little bit, but they just my back. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry, all the old people in the chat. I apologize.
yeah, be
Um,
like that.
Um, I feel like the Chiefs got it like they got too much of a daunting task. Like they got to win out, and if I trust anybody in the league, like they got to win out for playoff implications. I trust them the most. But if I'm looking at the Ravens situation, they basically already there because I know they
True.
played. I think they played the
That's
Steelers last
true.
game of the year, right?
They play them this week and the last game of the year.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, for
they
sure.
control their own fate, really. Like the Chiefs do as well if they win
They
out. But
both
you
do.
telling
That's
me,
why I asked this
but
question.
But you got one team that basically got to win pretty much one
Two
game.
games, right?
Well,
Right.
yeah,
It's
one or
like
two games versus a team they got to win five in a row. And the Chiefs play the Texans this week. Who else they got?
The Chiefs play the
Don't tell me
y'all
Drew
heard me?
just.
It
No,
tweaked a
who
little
did you
bit.
say?
I said Houston, the Chargers, Tennessee, Denver, and Vegas in that order.
So they got three out of two. They got three out of five teams that's in the playoff hunt that's gonna be playing for something.
Hmm.
And the Ravens got the Steelers twice, so I know they at least gonna win one of those. And
The Ravens got the Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, and then the Steelers again.
oh shit, I don't know. The Ravens sleep playing them niggas.
That was-
But
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie
saying.
though. The,
It
the
get, it
Ravens,
get
the Ravens,
rough.
we really need to look at the Steelers' schedule to be honest when it comes to the Ravens because the Ravens just got to worry about finishing in front of them.
Okay, and I got you on that. Give me 1 second. The Steelers got,
I know they got Miami next week.
yeah, they got the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Lions, the Browns, and then the Ravens again.
Oh Lord,
So it's not
I'm gonna
like
still
because Pittsburgh schedule easier than Baltimore for sure,
Baltimore's.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
So it's not like the Steelers are going to lose out and the Ravens only got to win 2 games.
I was
The
just about to
Ravens
say,
have
but
to
if
win
y'all,
games in between.
we acting like the Steelers are good though. Right
that what
now,
I'm saying.
right now,
That's exactly what I was
yeah,
about to say. I'm gonna
they're
Do
stick
not
you?
with
that
I
good
mean,
though.
I feel you, but do you think they could beat? Well,
They
first
could
these
lose to the
division games
Browns right
against
now. They could lose to the Browns right now with Shador.
they can definitely
That's what
lose
I'm
to
saying.
Miami. I mean, Miami been playing some good football.
Yeah,
Miami been
yeah,
playing good football,
that's what I'm
but
saying. I was
I
about
don't
to
know
say you
about
got
I
to.
don't know about in Pittsburgh if you're gonna if Miami's gonna beat them on a Monday night
Oh
in
nah,
Pittsburgh. I don't think
Tua
that's
brain might freeze
yeah.
off,
I
but I
don't think that's
mean,
gonna happen. You could chalk the Detroit loss. You know what I'm saying? You can chalk that up. But then they played the Ravens twice. Like unless y'all think Lamar gonna sweep them, which I don't think he's
He
ever done.
could.
It's
He
like I don't.
could though, because they're not
It,
that good. I
I,
mean, the
I agree,
quarterback
but
position
as
is
we were
not
just
that
talking
good.
about, they ain't been that good in years. But he
Yeah,
still
they're
ain't
not.
swept them.
Man, they're not that good. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. For the purpose of this question, just give me Baltimore, just because I think it's easier for them.
Man,
They just got to
easier
worry
rival.
about
Yeah,
winning one more game than Pittsburgh. Chiefs got to win five straight, three teams in the playoff hunt. That's kind of hard for them.
I feel. I feel. I'm probably gonna go with y'all as well and take the Ravens. But
I went Kansas City. I
I
went
don't
Kansas
know.
City.
Oh yeah, yeah, you did. But I don't know, man, because they missing both their tackles and I believe a guard. But I know both their tackles is out, and you about to go play Houston, and you got to run the table. I got. I don't know. I think you get your best from the best over there, but is that enough? Like, is Travis Kelsey's best right now enough? Is Chris Jones' best enough? I know Mahomes' best is. I don't. It's still not enough because he needs that defense. We watched that happen in Dallas. Mahomes didn't have a bad game. He had a really good game in my opinion. And they still lost that game because the defense couldn't get a stop. So I think it's gonna take more than just Mahomes, as you stated. Like as long as Kermit the Frog there, I agree. As long as Kermit the Frog is there, we have a chance. Always got a chance. Will we pull it out? Not always. It's just
It's
I don't know.
been what it's been damn near 7 years since the man ain't been able to pull it out, man. So hey,
Yep, and like you said, what we talk about pre-show, nigga,
let's say
law of
law
averages.
averages. Hey, it's
just,
about that time for him to fall on off like a
you
wet
just got to,
basket,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying, man?
Like
This
a
is
wet
I ain't
what it
gonna
basket.
is.
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. Think about this on this point though. If the Chiefs do win five games in a row and make it to the playoffs, I feel like that's either gonna go one or two ways. Either one, they're gonna be burnt out because they just had to they had to strain to get in the playoffs.
Hmm.
Or two, they gonna be so fucking playoff ready and battle tested that it's like you don't want to see them.
It's gonna go
Like we've been
scorch
No,
playing
earth.
playoff football
Yeah,
for 5 weeks straight.
yeah.
JC, if they win this five straight and make it into the playoffs, you better believe the first team and the second team, if they get there, that play them, they ain't gonna want to see them at all. They gonna shit themselves before they're damn near hand the game over to them because they're gonna believe they or as the young kids say they or is over 10,000 on some shit, bro.
All right, right. Pops picks the Chiefs. He go with you, Demarcus. Ravens likely just have to beat the Steelers to get in the playoffs. Chiefs have an uphill battle just to get in the wild card. Yeah. Chiefs are at home for their toughest remaining games, though. I didn't know that. I didn't look at that part. So
What crafty
they do
Southpaw? Hey,
have.
crafty Southpaw, you want to join inside the game? I know I might stick.
Man,
God
Ah!
yeah.
damn.
We be
Who
on
is
it,
it?
man.
What's his name?
We don't know. We've been here for like a year, bro. We have no idea who this
What's it?
person is. We
At least
appreciate.
drop a line or something, you know.
Man, no, don't do nothing. Won't tell you his favorite team. Nothing. Just a avid sports lover, and I appreciate it.
Hey, we
That's
appreciate
hey,
it, man.
we
Gotta love
appreciate
those,
it.
man. Gotta love those.
I mean? Move on, man. This is the last one of the day before we get into that locker shock. Yeah, we running a little over anyway. What percentage chance do you get a Cowboys to win the NFC East? Mind you, the NFC East has not had the same division winner two years in a row in the last 21 years. It's looking like Philly gonna do it right now, but Dallas on their heels. So, what percentage chance do y'all give the Cowboys, man, to win the NFC East? If y'all need schedules, let me know. We can get there.
I say without schedules, man, I don't think Philadelphia is bad enough to just fumble it, man. I mean, they had a big enough lead to they should be able to coast out. You would think. I know they played the Giants twice already. I'm sure they
Mm-hmm.
played the Cowboys twice. They should have
Uh
Washington at least once or twice again. You know what I'm saying? Those would be
huh.
two
They got
two
twice.
right. You know what I'm saying? Two good feel good wins. Hopefully, division game, so it's gonna be
They
tough for them
always
against
interested in
close
Jaden
teams.
Daniels is not done for the year, brother. He will be suited up in one of them, at least one of those games.
They shouldn't. They better go sit that young man down for they break him for like they broke
Oh,
RC
can I
three.
give
Like
more
just
context too? Jalen Carter had procedures on both of his shoulders, so he's not playing Monday night, and he's week to week. They're not gonna put him on IR. They said it's too late to do that, but he's week to week on whether or not he's gonna play.
and that's huge. That
Yeah,
is huge. So
yeah.
I mean, but still, give me. I mean, the Cowboys is hot right now. I was about to say they might be galvanized through the death of their teammate. Honestly, so
Mm-hmm.
they coming hard. But I would like to believe the Eagles should handle business. Man, y'all had a big enough lead. It's like they punted you a 4 game lead, and now what's happening? Somebody might have to get fired if this happening, bro. I ain't lying to you, bro.
Think
I'm
Sirianni?
on my JC. I'm
Probably
on my
probably get
JC.
OC. They not black though, bro.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Nah, he just act black. So shit, by default, I would fire his ass.
All
Anyway,
right, get him up out of here. Get him up out of here. Shit.
Sirianni, he might be Italian or something, so he ain't
Yeah,
all the
you
way
know
white.
he is.
Yeah,
He in with the mob.
for sure.
Um, I ain't gonna lie, I would like to phone a friend and hear that schedule, Jew.
Okay, for which team? The Eagles or
Both,
Cowboys?
both if possible.
Okay, I got you. Finished
I
right
know
down.
Dallas got Detroit tonight, Thursday
Dallas
night.
got Detroit tonight. They got the Vikings next week. They got the Chargers. They got Washington, and then the Giants. So they got they can go 4-1 easily. They can go 4-1, run the table easy. I ain't gonna say easy because there's division games in there, but yeah, you got the Vikings who look awful. You got the Chargers who it depends on the day. You got Washington who, bro, you just said they should sit Jaden Daniels for the rest of the year. Then they got the Giants who, if depending on how that goes, the only thing Giants playing for is to play spoiler. So that's their remaining five, JC. And then the Eagles' remaining five is the Chargers, the Raiders, Washington, the Bills, and then Washington to end their season.
Okay. I'm a bit perplexed because I don't really know how this tie works when it comes to head to head tiebreaker situations. Because so I'm gonna say
They
if Dallas
split.
can win, yeah, I'm gonna say if Dallas can win, and I'm talking about Dallas got a tie on their record.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I'm
But
not
I'm gonna
sure how that
say if
works.
Dallas can win tonight, because Dallas playing some good football, and like bro said, I think they are being powered by you know playing for their teammate. I think they playing some good football. If they can win tonight, and then you say the Eagles playing who this week?
The Chargers
The
The
Chargers, yeah.
Chargers on Monday
They
Night
got
Football. Okay.
with no
Herbert
Jalen
hurt though.
If the Eagles
Herbert
lose to
hurt,
the
but no
Chargers,
Jalen Carter either.
yeah, I think I looked it up, and I think they said Herbert gonna try to give it a go. They don't let these
Yeah, he gonna
quarterbacks
play
fucking
though.
Yeah,
rest.
he gonna have that cast. Yeah, he gonna have the same cast Rogers had.
If the Eagles lose Monday and the Cowboys win tonight, I'm gonna say I think the Cowboys got enough to win the division. I just think
Put a
I'm going
number
off
on it.
of.
Put your money where your mouth is. Put a number on it. What
Oh
percentage?
no, I'm not putting USD on it. Oh
No,
no.
I'm just no. I'm talking about it. Put a percentage on it,
A
man.
percentage on it? I mean, right now I'm kind of damn near like 50-50 period. But if they win tonight and the Eagles lose Monday night, I lean more like 60-40 Cowboys. I don't think the Eagles, like Big Bro said, like they got such of a lead earlier in the year. I don't think they just completely out of it. But well, looking at the record, the Cowboys only a game back, right? Because they are 6-5-1, and then the Eagles
Mm-hmm.
are 8-4. So they
Yeah.
only a game back. I do think Washington is gonna play spoiler damn near for both of these teams. Like when Jaden Daniels come back, that's their role. Like whose season can you fuck up?
Right.
So, but I don't know. I'm gonna say 50-50 right now. And if Dallas win and the Eagles lose Monday, I'll lean 60-40 Dallas. I just like the way Dallas playing right now.
I feel you. My Duke said 100%, bro.
Mm.
He said 100% for the Cowboys.
Okay, so we gonna bet her money when you say put money, and I just side bet.
She will do it. She'll do it every time. She'll do it every time. I promise. JC, you down there been reading my notes, bro. It literally says Dallas 50% chance to win NFC East, 60-40 with a win. That is literally what I wrote earlier. I think it's 50-50, bro. I think the Eagles imploding is not something that's far fetched. I've seen it before, and not too long ago to forget about it. Like it happened 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
I watched y'all implode. I watched y'all start a season, 10-0, 10-2, whatever, and then lose with 5 out of 6 or however many. So this is not. It's not surprising to me if they did fall off a cliff. And like you said, I'm with y'all on the Dallas is playing for something bigger than football right now, and they've been playing like that for the last few weeks. So I don't think that's gonna stop. That offense. I don't know if you remember, JC, when we was talking on here before the season. I said they're gonna have to be a fake Cincinnati. They're gonna have to be all offense, 2 wide receiver set, 3 wide receiver
Hmm.
sets, and we gonna sling the thing around the field. And they ain't no fake Cincinnati shit. They might be better at that game, you know. So I'm giving them, 60% chance, something like that. I have faith in the Eagles imploding. How about that? That's the best way for me to put it. I have faith that this is going to come to a head, and it's not going to be pretty for them when it's all said and done.
I like Dallas coach too. Shout out to him. I think he deserves a lot of credit.
Shoddy.
Was he they OC last year?
Now I think they brought
No,
him in. Yeah, they brought him
no,
in.
he was there. No, he was there.
No.
He
He
was
was
in
a
the
coach
Oh, was
there.
organization
he?
I
already.
just
Okay.
don't think he was. I just don't know if he was the OC, but he was
I
there the
know when
whole
they
time.
hired him, I know I was kind of like, who the hell is this dude? But
That part.
he
Yeah,
bring a
no.
different
He
energy
he's
from
been he's
McCarthy.
been on their coaching staff for a few years. I just
Now
don't know
And
what
he
role he played.
I was about to say, now I know him by name just from his through his dad. Like his
Right.
Marty Schottenheimer was a great head coach, but he never got over the hump. You talk about a choker supreme. You know what I'm saying? He used to come into the playoffs with LaDainian Tomlinson, Phillip Rivers. They used to be 14-2 and fuck around and lose the first game they played. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch
Yeah.
out for Marty, man. You got to watch out for the Schottenheimers. Let's say that. That's so. Like I said, give me Philadelphia all day, man. Easier schedule. If they bring Jaden Daniels back, man, they begging for him to get RG3, bro. So stop playing, man.
A
Sit the
little
boy
bit, but
down,
he might be back. They ain't ruled him out yet,
man.
man.
Sit the man down, man. Get
Just
ready for
saying.
next year, man.
Just saying. Crafty said, based on Washington's inspired performance versus Denver, I wouldn't be surprised if they take at least one game off versus the Eagles. Yeah, I can see that. Said that tie versus Green Bay could be costly for the Cowboys. If you could tell us how costly, we would all like to know because we really don't. I had to do some research on that. Um, but moving on, man. Let's get out of here. We run a little bit over, get into this locker shot because like it's either going to be a lot or you're going to be shocked that it didn't happen. Jason, in here, you went 8-8, had an off week. I went 6-10. I know I'm still counting the Giants thing in the record, but I told y'all not to ever pick the Giants when I'm picking them. I'm picking them because I have to. So
You picking up for us. We appreciate that.
yeah,
We
yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The one day you feel like they might actually, steal one, then y'all can ride with me. But other than that, it's just me picking them. But we're gonna get straight into it, man. Tonight, Dallas at Detroit. This is going to be a great game. Both teams fighting for something. Um, because of what I just said, man, give me Dallas. Give me Dallas. They still playing inspired football, and I don't think the Lions, they like to play man. They love to play man, and Terrion Arnold is on IR. So you got CD or Pickens against backups. I like Amik Robinson, but he's not good enough, basically. Long story short. So I'm taking Dallas tonight. Who you got, JC?
Well, I took Detroit just because a short week at home. I think they both teams are desperate. I really don't want to ride with Detroit. I just did it because they was at home, to be honest. But I think this got potential to be a shootout for sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Dak
mad at that.
Prescott
I do
talking
think
shit.
word.
Yeah, I think a reporter asked him like, "What do you remember from being in this building?" He said, "A lot of passing yards, and we about to do it again tonight."
Ha! I ain't mad at it. Who you got, bro?
That was we still on Detroit and Dallas?
Yes, sir.
Who said they did a lot of passing yards? Who said that?
Dak.
Oh man. I mean, I like I said, for the I do believe Dallas is playing for something, man. But I mean, it ain't gonna be no easy out tonight. Detroit gonna be fighting for their lives, but I'm taking Dallas tonight, man. That kind of pained me to say. I hope Detroit kind of knock them off their ass, but give me
Yeah.
Dallas tonight, man.
Yeah, I more so picked Dallas because lesser of two evils, brother. I ain't gonna lie. In my personal heart of hearts, I really picked Dallas for lesser of two evils. They are playing for something bigger than football, but yeah, lesser of two evils. I hate the Eagles more than I hate Dallas. So, yeah,
That's just because the Eagles actually win. If Dallas was winning, you'd hate them more.
yeah. It doesn't matter why my hate is spewed the way it is. It is. Feel me? 1 o'clock, man. Seattle at Atlanta.
Give me J. Give me the whole Seattle. Give me JSN.
I don't know what.
Any anything that'll get me closer to getting that hard out of my freaking franchise, give it to me.
That's that. We here. Everybody still here.
I'm here.
Like a little choppy.
Check, 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 check.
Look, technical difficulties.
I hear you still. If you can hear me.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, anything to get me closer to getting this regime out the building, give it to me. Like Seahawks. I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, I'm taking Seattle as well. I
My
don't.
future head coach is in this game.
Oh, you want Kubiak?
Yes, I do. That's why I'll be watching closely.
I'm not mad at it. And y'all got a good defense, so yeah, that'd be kind of interesting for sure. Seeing him play against a decent defense. I get broke. I think he picked Seattle, so I write it in. He having real technical difficulties for real over there. Tennessee at Cleveland. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
When I say
BBL
certain
versus
games out
natural.
loud, yeah. When I say certain games out loud, I be like, yeah. I'm
Give me
taking,
Shador.
yeah, perfect timing, man. Give me Cleveland. I don't trust the Titans to do anything besides have the number one pick in back-to-back years. So Washington at Minnesota. This is another. Ugh,
Ooh, left versus right.
man. Is JJ playing? JJ practiced. I don't know if he playing. He better than his backup. I tell you that. He better than
Man,
Bozeman.
I took Commanders off rip. I don't even know if Daniel's coming back. I think with Mariota they got enough to get it done versus them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Washington on that too, cause that is that's disgusting. Uh, Cincinnati at Buffalo. This actually should be pretty entertaining now that Joe Burrow's back.
Yeah, I took Buffalo just 'cause I think they got a little bit more to play for right now. But I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, the Bengals at this point are playing spoiler, and you know Joe Burrow is delusional. He think they can run the table and somehow sneak into the playoffs. So I took Buffalo just 'cause they at home though.
Bro, I want to do the same thing. I want to take Buffalo because they at home, but that defense is bad. It's real bad. And well, both their defense is bad. What's the over under on points in this game? It got to be at like 50. It got to be like 60. Yeah, I would think it's like 62 at minimum. But man, I'm gonna go Cincinnati, bro. Burrow, my guy. Jamar Chase, that's my guy too. So I'm gonna go Cincinnati on that one. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. That's an interesting
I
one.
took Baltimore. I think Pittsburgh just playing too bad for me to pick them right about now.
Okay. I agree. I'm gonna just pick Baltimore anyway because the AARP club over there. I don't. Yeah. I don't. Since the offseason, bro, I've had a problem with the way they constructed their team, so I'm not gonna start picking them now. Miami at the Jets. Now the Jets play better football now that all their good players are gone, and that's like the most interesting thing I've ever seen. But Miami's been playing good football, and their coach should keep his job now. Let me go. Let's go Miami. I'm gonna go Miami on that one.
I took Miami. I honestly don't think the Jets been playing that much better. I think they just, judging from what I was looking at last week when we played them, it really just looked like the battle of two dumbasses trying to out dumbass the other. I think they probably do have a better chance with Tyrod because he's a professional. I don't think Justin Fields is a professional NFL quarterback.
Hmm.
But Miami got a little bit more delusion there. Like if they can get their way to 6 and 7, they can talk themselves into being on the in the hunt graphic on CBS and Fox. So I'm gonna take Miami. Like you said though, I agree. I think McDaniel should keep his job, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he's earned that right at this point. What they should do with Tua is a whole nother story. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. I'm taking Tampa. New Orleans just stinks. They're just bad. Really, really bad.
Agreed. Nothing more to even talk about with that one.
Yeah. Uh, man, the Colts at Jacksonville. I don't think you was on here when I said they haven't won in Jacksonville since I believe it was either like 2012 or 2016 or something like that. So yeah, and they play them twice a year. That's a division game. They just have not won in Jacksonville in a very long time. For that reason, and along with the fact that Daniel Jones has a broken leg, I'm gonna take the Jags.
So when Matt Ryan went to the Colts, that's when I discovered that odd stat. Couldn't
Yeah,
believe it. And then once that year I saw it, I said, okay, these niggas really can't win in Jacksonville. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with the Jags as well for that reason. I think if the Jags win this game, the Colts are they might be looking at not even making the playoffs the way this shit looking for real.
yeah. Like what we said earlier, it's yeah, it's shaky. I don't think they make it. I think they end up bottoming out. Denver at Vegas. This was another one like
Good
that. Tampa
God,
and New
nothing to talk
Orleans.
about. Nothing to
Yeah, it's
even
just
talk
nothing.
about.
Yeah, it's just division game though, so it'll get a slightly interesting maybe. Uh, Chicago at Green Bay, 425 game of the week on Fox.
Ooh. I ain't
Uh,
gonna lie. I think Green Bay gonna humble Chicago.
okay,
Who's at home? Green Bay?
Green Bay. Yeah,
Yeah, Chicago kind of has had problems beating Green Bay. I don't know if it was an A-Rod stat or a Green Bay stat, but they kind of have problems beating them. I think Chicago last week did prove a lot, but I just think Green Bay, it's gonna be a that's gonna be the game of the week for sure. I'm gonna take Green Bay
hmm
though.
they made believers out of me. I sent that in the group chat that day. They beat the piss out of Philly. I said, oh no, this might actually be something. And
Yeah, I might
because
be
when
for
they
real.
man, because they played us, and I'm like, no, this is a winnable game, bro. We should have won this game. They not all that because we not all that. And lo and behold, man, they went and put it together. You can run the ball for 300 yards, you're gonna win any game. So it's definitely gonna be a good one. Um, give me Green Bay because they at home. Give me Green Bay. They starting to put it together. Micah's starting to hunt. I can see him forcing Caleb to try to be, Superman, try to run around, get away a little bit back there, and throw a few dumb ones. So I got the over on Micah half a sack and Xavier McKinney half a pick. I got the over on that. 425 Rams at Cardinals. I'm taking the Rams. They're gonna get their get back. They ain't like losing to Carolina like that.
Yeah, if the Rams lose this game, I still have faith in them, but I think it might be time to talk about bad sign. But
Yeah.
yeah, coming off a tough loss, I think they're gonna put BTA. Cardinals is a good bad team though.
Yeah, they got the Cardinals to make it interesting for sure. So if you sleep or if you take your foot off the gas like I think they did last week, yeah, they could definitely see themselves losing that game. 8:20. You got Houston at Kansas City. And we wrap up and get out of here. This is a lot longer than it should have been. Houston at Kansas City. I'm gonna take Kansas City just because I think they at home and that the Mahomes magic man at the crib. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna ride with it. Who you got?
Man, that Texas pass, that defense is god damn. That defense is. I'm gonna just say the first of one out of the gauntlet, but the Chiefs can't talk all that shit and then lose the first one. Like I'm gonna say they win this one just because they at home and they know what they got to do. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
not confident. I'm not confident in it at all. But like you said, I
No.
think Mahomes pull a few break out of a sack, run around 15 yards backwards, and throw some shit down the field. I'm gonna say he pull out some magic in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that. Philly at the Chargers on Monday, 8:15. I'm taking the Chargers. I don't really think I ever picked Philly on here, but no, I do. Just not when they're missing Jalen Carter and their offense is in turmoil and they're going to the West Coast. And yeah, no, I'm taking the Chargers.
I don't know how well the Chargers' run game is, but shit, if they can run the ball even a little bit with no Jalen Carter in that lineup, they should be able to do that pretty effectively. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Yeah, they're gonna attempt to, if nothing else. They do
Right.
always attempt to run the ball. So we'll see exactly how that pans out. But yeah, man, I gotta go. I'm actually a little late to a little kid birthday party. So holla, brother. I appreciate you. Y'all go tap in with JC, man. Go follow the page. Go subscribe over there. Wait, subscribe over here too, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell as a post notification anytime I go live, or when you do it on JC's Inside the Game with JC page. Anytime one of us go live, you'll get a notification, come straight to your phone or whatever device you got the subscription on, and we'll see our beautiful faces and we'll talk sports. All right, y'all. It's been cool. I'm gonna do random stuff because you can't see JC.
Yes,
So
sir.